What is good, Ghost Mafia? I know you guys are like, what in the hell is Mr. Ghost live this early in the morning? I do know. I'm okay. We have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. We have a problem. For those who tuned into my live last night, you guys caught the tail end of my live. I was banned on Roblox. Not perm ban, but 3-day ban. So that kind of, I'm not going to lie, that kind of ticked me off. Kind of blew my bubble a little bit. I'm not too happy about it. So I started looking into... One second. So I started looking into it because I've said continuously, Roblox cannot suppress your mic. They cannot suppress your speech. Roblox cannot suppress your freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Am I correct? Roblox has been notorious for doing this. You know what I'm saying? They've been notorious for a very long time in doing this. And I think the one problem that truly bothers me with this is getting to a point of ridiculousness. For those who've been watching my lives long enough at nighttime when I'm doing my Roblox lives, you would know that I've been suppressed quite a bit. Even when I mention religious views, even when they're swearing. And we will get into that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I slipped up. I said the word shit. I just dropped my cup. Or in the background, you would hear Syndax cursing up like a sailor, which I'm in call with Syndax. Syndaxis, myself, Knuffles, and Mr. Yo Naughton is in call with me. But regardless, Roblox's AI system is a piece of shit. I've always said if Roblox's AI was in charge of policing the world, every innocent man, woman, and child would be locked in prison, and every creep in the world, the P word, any person that is a grape-ist would be in the world, would be free to roam, and they'll be handed children as pieces of candy. That's what I firmly believe how Roblox is act. And I do urge Mr. David Badisky of Roblox to sell Roblox to a separate company, sell Roblox, and turn yourself into the authorities, because you are complacent in a lot of different things, and that we'll get into that part. But Roblox is... Aiden, hold on, please. I'll tell you that in a second, buddy, okay? Roblox is 100% complacent within that field of trafficking children, the grooming of children, stuff like that. We'll get into that part. Now, you might... Hey, babe. You might ask, well, can Roblox suppress when you swear? Can Roblox suppress your mic, your in-game audio, your text when you're swearing, when you're saying things? And no, they cannot. Well, yes and no. Yes, in certain countries, obviously countries that don't have the freedom of speech. Most countries do have that, but some countries have a restricted version of that. But here in the United States of America, we have what's called the First Amendment. Now, you might be asking, well, Mr. Ghost, it's a private company. It does not matter. Okay? And we're going to get into that, okay? But first and foremost, let me go here. I'm going to log in, okay? And instantly, I'm banned for 3 days. Now, sexual content and harassment. So I go to violation and appeals. This is where Roblox runs into this little effed up area where their moderators don't give two shits. They open, close, open, close. You might, well, no, Mr. Ghost, they really watch it. They really go and investigate. They don't. I'm going to explain why. We won't talk about this one here when I'm screaming about eggs. Apparently, the word eggs really pissed them off. Okay, I'm not even kidding. You go check out that live. I think if one of my moderators can go find that live and put it into the live chat, I'll be greatly appreciative of that. You will piss yourself that literally I got moderated for literally saying eggs. I'm not sure if last night was all about eggs or really I'm going to tickle you offended them, or if it was the narrative of what I read within that chat. And I will actually go through my Discord and I'll pull that up on the YouTube side of things. So anyways, I appealed this at 10:21. Okay, this came in. I appealed at 10:23. They denied. This was from the other night, okay? We're going to go back one. We're going to go into last night's because this is where it gets kind of like now you're messing with me, Mr. Roblox. At first, they tell me harassment, okay? But the initial thing was harassment and sexual content. I want to make it very clear. You cannot, regardless of where you're at within a company, defame somebody's character or slander somebody. Now, you're accusing somebody of sexual misconduct, sexual content, correct? Now, when you guys go watch that clip that is on the YouTube side of things, 1 second, where's clips? We'll play this. I'm not sure if audio would play through. I'm not promising. Roblox False will have robot. Howls majestically, eyes turn red, not sweat. So all I said was majestically your eyes turn red, not so slay. I was reading what was in the comments with on Roblox's chat, and I will continue with this. Oh, these kids these days. Then I'm running out. I'm gonna tickle you.
Wait, let me see. I want to watch it live.
And I got kicked. I am
What
banned.
happened?
Alright, so I will send this to my co-founder. Okay, can I at least send somebody a damn message, you stupid freaking dunce?
look at Mini Sedaxis, bro.
Yeah, there you go. So you could go watch that in full narrative. I don't think the word I'm gonna tickle you is sexual. Now, the CEO of Roblox likes to dress as a furry. That's just a speculation, a rumor. Not sure if it's true. But based upon me saying I'm going to tickle you should tickle him because he should be happy for that. I don't think that's sexual. I don't think what I read was sexual. So I end up appealing it, and I made it very clear. I said nothing. Through that entire live, nothing was sexual, nothing was harassment. I was harassing nobody.
No.
Okay? Now, as I said, you guys can go watch that live. If somebody can put it within the YouTube chat, you guys can clearly go watch it and see it for yourself. Your boy Ghost was not. 1 second. Hello? Hello? Try 4030. Yep. Alright. Bye. Oh my gosh, I forgot that. Okay. So anyways, I wrote them. I said, I never said anything sexual, nor would I. It goes against my religious beliefs. Also, my live on YouTube will prove I never did. Check out Mr. Ghost on YouTube and see clearly nothing I said violates TOS. This ban would hurt my base and bringing in new members. I am shocked and appalled by your AI moderation and how it false bans people without proper investigation. I would like a transcript on the voice chat to prove what I said violates TOS, because I know for a fact nothing does, and this is the second false ban in a week. This situation is making me consider on leaving Roblox. We'll get to that at the end of this. Roblox, even though I do not want to, but might do due to the false bans and harassment by your AI moderation. As I said, if Roblox's moderation, their AI shit, was in charge of the world, even their human moderation was, innocents would be locked up, creeps would be roaming the streets with the criminals. That's how their AI bot works, okay? I've said Jesus once, and they freaking, they completely censored that. So they end up getting back to me about 4 minutes later. Okay, they can a little bit look at it. But here's the thing. They removed the sexual content part. They left the harassment. So once again, I appealed again.
Harassment.
I said, you guys are accusing me of...
I'm gonna tickle you thing harassment? No.
I don't know.
You
So
said it to friends in game.
So I got to pull up my email in a second. I will have to obviously black out the screen to obviously you guys already know my name. It's been leaked numerous times, but I still like to block it out. So I appealed again. I said, you guys are accusing me of sexual behavior. I would like a transcript of my voice chat. I have it on my live, which proves nothing. I said violates TOS. I have reviewed my live and saw nothing being said that would violate TOS. I feel like this is a false ban with now push me to quit Roblox and take my dev work to Unreal with my thousands of players and viewers. I am asking for you to actually review this and not close it. Hint word right there, okay? Remember that. I know you are not actually reviewing my appeal and just closing it. Many of us YouTubers have caught you doing this before, and that's proven. Go on YouTube, you will see where their moderation literally been caught closing out the tabs and not doing their effing job. So I am not debating you with you. Please do a proper review and send me the transcript on this. I shit you not. At 11:50, I sent this. Denied at 11:50. We have reviewed your appeal. This activity is still in violation of Roblox's community standards. You reached your maximum. Roblox, you're full of shit. You're literally full of shit. You did not review my appeal. Because this literally probably took me a minute to read. So you're trying to tell me you read my entire shit in split seconds? There's nobody with an IQ that high working at Roblox, with all due respect.
Yeah, no, you can't read something that quick.
So please explain to me this. But this is where we get to the fun part. Okay? This is where we get to the fun part. We'll go to my account. I have tagged now Roblox twice. Okay? I end up sending this. I end up, please explain to me what violation I did. This is back on 27th. You clearly did not state it. So my live stream clearly shows nothing. This is talking about the eggs thing, okay? Then obviously, this right here. There was another post I can't find, which is weird.
Roblox ever to like respond to you?
No.
Yeah, they're so fucking stupid.
Yeah, where is my notice one? Did it get taken down? I don't see it. Okay, that's just somebody else notifying me. Let me go home. So I asked Roblox, how is this sexual content? I'm reading comments in your Roblox chat at Roblox. See, you might want to educate yourself at Roblox before you wreck yourself. And I meant what I said there. I don't know where the hell my other one went. I know I posted it. I know for a fact your boy Ghosty posted it. I don't know where the hell it went. But anyways, apparently it's not showing up. Weird. Anyways, I will pull up my Discord because I did post it in there. I might have to repost it. Bear with me. But I put it within announcements, right? Where the hell is it now? Oh, there it is. So this is what I end up sending to Roblox. I end up sending this. There it is. So I told you I posted it, okay? So today at Roblox, today starts the day of reckoning for your errors. I have officially started the process looking into proceedings against you with the FCC and the violations regards to Brown versus Entertainment Merchants Associates and Entertainment Software Association. Stay tuned. Now you might ask what the hell that is. Well, guys, I got something that's gonna tickle your Elmo. I'm not gonna go through all of this because we don't got the time to literally read all of this. but we will go through sections of it. In Section 8 of this ruling by the United States Supreme Court, okay, video games qualify for First Amendment protection. Like protected books, plays, and movies, they communicate ideas through familiar literacy devices and features distinctive to the medium. Okay, so pretty much every type of video content out there, whether it's Roblox all the way to Grand Theft Auto, is protected under the First Amendment. Now, that also includes your voice, your text. All of that is protected under First Amendment. What's obviously not protected under the First Amendment here in the United States of America. Once again, educate yourself before you really jump the gun at Roblox. So you might live in Turkey or another country where you really don't, certain countries don't have the freedoms that the United States has. Okay, there might be some kind of restriction to your speech. For example, you might not be able to curse online as much as you would like within a game. But I know here in the United States, I could tell you to go F yourself and shove your fist right up your rear, and there's nothing Roblox could do about it or any other platform. Because once again, they're suppressing your freedom of speech. I think the whole fist up the rear, they might be a little excessive. Don't do that. I'm just saying that might fall under like the section that I actually put up here. And that would fall under the which is incites violence. Obviously not defamatory, but that might incite violence. But I'm saying if you tell somebody to go F themselves, stuff like that, that's protected under the First Amendment right. The word shit is protected under the First Amendment right. Roblox has been continuously, on my end at least, and several other people's ends, have been continuously suppressing their voice and their text. I understand under the age of 13. I kind of get that. You don't want people that are very young and not somewhat mature enough to be within communication. Now, I'm going to read this. This is from the AI overview. And I asked the AI, you know what I'm saying? And obviously AI is pretty smart. This is a smart AI. It's from Google. It said, yes, the Supreme Court case Brown versus Entertainment Merchants Association 2011 affirmed that video games are a form of protected speech under the First Amendment. This ruling provides protection against government attempts to restrict and regulate the content of video games, which includes the speech expressed within the video game chat. The case, Brown versus Entertainment Merchants Association, involved in California law that restrict the sale and retail of violent video games. That's what it pertains to, but it also falls under when it comes to impact on game chat. Because video games are considered protected speech. The speech within the game chat, which is an integral part of the gaming experience, is also protected, which means your chat as well. So, with that being said, with Roblox doing this, okay, they're accusing me of harassing people. They're accusing me of sexual content without proper evidence. My evidence won't lie. It's a live stream. You can't edit that, can you? You know what I'm saying? You can't go to somebody's live feed and think it's edited, right? It's not. It's 100%. Oh, yeah. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, Roblox has violated my civil rights. I will be speaking with these individuals when my live is done. We will talk about this in a second, why I believe Roblox is coming to an end. And it's very unfortunate. I think if this lawsuit goes through, two entities are going to be impacted, Roblox and Discord. Okay? Anyways, I put Roblox on notice, okay? Obviously, I got to go through this entire consumer complaint forms with the FCC, okay? But I will be talking with these individuals. I'll be reading every bit of this. I might be skimming it. I want you guys to pay attention, okay? Roblox, an online gaming platform that supposedly fosters creativity and connection among children and teens, harbors a darker underbelly that has harmed countless young users for years. Phantom Forces is one. Meep City is another. If you guys got any other games on Roblox that does it, I know a lot of chat hangout games do it. There's a lot of exploitation happening within Roblox in the underbelly of it. Families nationwide are coming forward with stories of how predators, explicit content, and exploitation pervade the digital playground. The attorneys at Anapol Wise have filed 2 lawsuits against Roblox on behalf of children, one in New Jersey, one in Florida, who have been exploited on Roblox platform. Annapol Wise is investigating hundreds of similar cases and will be filing more lawsuits in the upcoming months. Shareholder, remind you, this is a shareholder. I'm not sure. I think this is a shareholder of Roblox, okay? Alexandra Walsh, a national renowned abuse attorney, Christian Gibbons Fitton, are spearheading an effort to hold Roblox and related companies accountable. Bringing extensive experience to the high-stake litigation, we are demanding justice for our clients and seeking to hold Roblox and other companies accountable. So let's talk about the 2 lawsuits filed against Roblox, guys, and possibly a third coming. When it comes to the freedom of speech, this is suppression of freedom of speech, and obviously their abuse of violating people's civil rights continuously. I can't tell you how many accounts have been falsely banned on Roblox for things they're not even doing. For example, thank you, bud. This will keep me energized.
I didn't even have to put the pin in.
No, I appreciate it. So, for example, with this, okay, when it comes down to what Roblox has been doing for years, you know, they've been banning people for serious things. For example, the most recent bans that have been coming out is these charges, these charge-offs, which means you're committing fraud. You're defrauding Roblox. You're committing credit fraud. So you're accusing hundreds, if not thousands, of people of a serious felony. That's that defamation. That's slander. Okay, you can't do that without proper evidence. So people who are watching, if you've had your account banned by Roblox for that charge off, okay, which I believe Roblox actually has.
They did a lot of unbanning though to compensate.
There we go. Chargebacks. There we go. Yes, even if they reinstate the account, you're still eligible to try to go seek, going after them, because they literally banned you for a serious crime, okay? Which they're accusing you of fraud, okay? Credit fraud, you know what I'm saying? So that's what they're accusing you of. So obviously Roblox is in a lot of trouble for that, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing it for years with these false bans. Or, for example, here's another prime example where Roblox runs into many issues, is that Roblox loves, and this is prior to the refund thing, many of you guys have realized within Roblox you get that refund for an avatar item that disappears. Many of you guys probably have seen that. That happens now because Roblox used to never refund you. Your item would just disappear and you'll lose your money.
Yeah, they lost like $1 million or so.
It was $10 million. Yeah, it was a $10 million lawsuit to that lawsuit within itself. So they corrected that, okay? But I asked the question, Roblox, why in the hell does it take a lawsuit for David Badisky to get out of his furry suit, his head out of his rear, to do something? You've been caught on tape, and I think we could find it somewhere. If somebody could find it and send it to me, where he was openly admitting adult content is not out of the question for Roblox. Dave, who in the hell are you to sit there and say that? Me as a developer, I'm applauded by that. I'm disgusted by it. Like, are you freaking kidding me? You're sitting there willingly to bring sexual content to Roblox, but then you want to be a hypocrite piece of shit and accuse me of this. Something that I honestly would never do. But anyways, they're facing a lawsuit in New Jersey. This is a young boy. In February of 2025, Annapol Wise filed a lawsuit seeking to hold the Roblox and communications platform Discord directly accountable for child exploitation that occurs on these platforms. In the case Doe versus Roblox Corp, the Discord in a 13-year-old boy was contracted by a serial P-word who have already been charged with the exploitation of another child and coerced into sharing explicit content, giving the man his address and agreeing to meet in person, which fortunately did not ultimately happen. This legal action follows a 2023 lawsuit against Roblox filed by Walsh on behalf of the parents who brought Roblox in-game currency Robux for their children. So this is the same law firm that went after him when it comes to the in-game currency and everything that's been happening, okay? The second lawsuit Roblox is facing is down in Florida. This is a young little baby. In April of 2025. Holy shit. This is a fresh one, ladies and gentlemen. We're not even out of April yet. Annabelle Wise, a cult counsel, filed a complaint in the Superior Court of California, County of San. Why am I not surprised? It's effing San Francisco. I'm not surprised. On behalf of a Florida minor who was exploited on the platform Roblox and Discord. As our attorneys established in the complaint, the underage girl for whom the attorneys are seeking financial compensation was first G-word by P-word to meet online, because we're on YouTube, guys. We got to be very careful what we say, or they'll start censoring everything, because YouTube is another platform they need to stop censoring. And subsequently coerced into sharing explicit content through Discord. Our Roblox litigation lawyers, including Walsh, Feeden, and trial attorney Pat Hewitt, are actively investigating additional cases of child exploitation on these platforms as leading legal advocates with an unrivaled commitment to fighting for victims of abuse, exploitation. We're committed to standing up for those who harm on these platforms. How does Roblox put children at risk? They go into very clear. I mean, we all could talk about it, right? For years, Roblox has been swinging far to the left. They've been swinging so far to the left, I think the CEO heads up his own ass. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So you guys remember... Oh, I think Roblox is trying to kill me. Just joking. You know, back in November, Roblox started rolling out more parental controls, being more strict on their platform when it comes to certain things. I'm getting banned for no damn reason. That only came after years of heroin instances and public outcry. While these charges mark progress, they are woefully insufficient and leave a haunting question. How many young lives are irreparable damaged by Roblox's delayed action? Okay, Roblox has delayed this for so long. I think the CEO of Roblox should have foreseen this long ago. That here you have an online platform, okay? When gaming started, it was initially for adults. Gaming was never really meant for kids. But when kids got a hold of the Atari, kids got a hold of the, what do you call those, arcade machines, it took off. Kids love gaming. Shit, I was just 4 years old when I started gaming. Granted, back then we didn't have creeps running around trying to sniff my underwear, Biden. Okay?
No internet.
You know, we didn't have this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We didn't have this scary thing. Even when the internet came out, it wasn't this bad. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, as society derives more towards evil, more towards the brokenness of our society, we're starting to see the depraved come out of the woodworks. They're like a bunch of cockroaches and the lights are off. So they're coming out of every nick and cranny you can find. So Dave should have known. I believe Eric Castle knew, and that's why the old Roblox was a lot safer than the new Roblox. And I noticed since Eric died, I believe, what was that, 2012? Yeah. Yeah, around 2012 he died of cancer. And it's heart-wrenching when you lose somebody that important to this platform. I love Roblox. I love gaming in Roblox. I love developing in Roblox. It is a platform of the future. I firmly believe that. But I also believe if Roblox don't fix their shit and settle all this and make things right with the victims, make things right with the community, and fix your AI moderation, fix your moderation in general. We will touch that in a second, why moderation is broken. But if Roblox does not fix all this, Roblox does not go into more depth on fixing their problems, Roblox will die. It will die a very brutal death. Do I think Roblox should be sold? Yes. So anybody can text Elon Musk. I'll do it right now with an X. I'm not playing. Matter of fact, you think I'm joking? I am not. Where is Mr. X? There we go. I will
Elon
do
Musk would definitely fix that shit.
Elon Musk, and there you go. I wasn't joking. I said Elon Musk and at Roblox. Let's make a deal. Buy Roblox and fix it. The clown in charge is out with Biden for lunch. So I love Roblox, guys. I honestly do. I've been here since day one. I've been here since the beginning. You know, I've been through a lot with Roblox. A lot of false bans. I've had my account permanently banned falsely. And there's many instances where I should just walked away. And I say it, and you guys see me within my live saying it. You know what I'm saying? You guys see me within my live saying it. I'm gonna walk away. This is it. But unfortunately, I can't walk away from a platform that I love. You know, well, you could say it is a love-hate relationship. I've been saying for years, Syndex will confirm this, that Roblox is heading towards Unreal. They are heading towards better graphics, better capabilities. But Syndex, understand, we're not going to debate this within this live. But I do understand that they're going to have both. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to just get rid of the old Roblox because they know people like it. So they're going to cater to both. And I think that is a smart business idea. Because you could boom. Yeah, I know. I like that. You could boom with that, guys. Believe it or not, if you had the best of both worlds, old Roblox with, obviously not really old Roblox, because that's back when it was Gyro, I believe. Way before your guys' time, okay? This is back before they had even Roblox Studio. Okay, I think Roblox Studios were more like 2014, I believe.
Roblox was just a physics engine when it first came out.
Yeah, so it really wasn't that big of a thing. But the CEO, okay, I think Eric foreseen it. I think he was having things put into place that was very protective because he knew there were going to be adults and kids mixing together within the what do you say, virtual reality type world. You know, within the gaming world, he foreseen that. But I've noticed since 2012, Roblox has gradually gone downhill. Their performance and everything else has gone uphill. The popularity has gone uphill. But when it comes to the safety and moderation, it's gone downhill. It's not safe for kids no more. That's why here at Spectral Entertainment,
they have a shitty anti-cheat even.
yeah, that's why here at Spectral Entertainment Studios, I pride myself, and so does Syndex, on protecting kids. I promise you, come in my server and try to put porn. Try to put something on. I shouldn't have said that word because it was get me censored. But stuff like that. Try to put explicit stuff within my system. It's not going to work. The Spectral bot will literally destroy you, and all your information will be going to the FBI. And you could
allow any links
yeah.
on sources.
Yeah. So then you will find yourself on some kind of registry for the rest of your life because you're a depraved piece of crap. And, you know, we pride ourselves with that, you know, even when we're building our games, okay? Even when we're building our video games here at Roblox, I choose Roblox, okay? I'm a very gifted builder. I was a gifted scripter, but my brain's fried. That has left the building. I don't think I could ever relearn that. And even if Syndax tried to teach me, I think he was strangling me before we get to the end of it.
I don't teach people.
Exactly. I get that. But you would strangle me because my brain don't comprehend. It just don't. You know, it is taking me 8 years to relearn certain building techniques, and I'm still not perfected. My scaling is still way off. It's not what it used to be. So that takes me a little while to get the scaling correct with what I want for the game. It would break my heart to leave Roblox, but I could have went to Unreal. I could have went to any other. I've done CAD design before he was even born. Before most of you guys, most of my viewers were born. I was doing CAD design.
CAD design is cool.
Yes, same, you know. And ironically, the person that comes to does work on my house, Mr. L, Mr. Smith, he is actually my CAD teacher. Small world, right? Your CAD teacher comes in and does work on your house. It's kind of awesome. So, anyways, they got this entire lawsuit going here, and it's because there's hidden dangers on Roblox, and they talk about it. The exploitation by the P word, inappropriate user-generated content. Listen. Roblox's avatar store is the marketplace is a cesspool with all this stuff. Okay? Okay? And obviously financial exploitation. For children are pressured into spending real money for virtual items, sometimes leading to unauthorized transactions. But I get that's where I go into. There's ways to fix this, and we'll discuss that towards the end of this live. Obviously delayed safety features, too little, too late. They go into details talking about how the strong parallel, all this that they've done back in November of this year. I'm sorry, of last year. It's a little too late. I agree with this. I agree with the Hindenburg report. I agree with all this, that it is too late. The damage is done. I'm saying? The brand is damaged. And this is why I think it's time for Roblox to sell or close doors. One or the other. Because the brand is fully damaged. It would break my heart to see it go, but it would. There's a human toll of Roblox's negligence. The consequences of Roblox's lax safety measures have been devastating, and families recount stories of emotional, physiological harm, exploitation, and the G word, and financial strain. You know what I'm saying? You guys could actually, I'll leave a lot of this down below within the description of this live. So if you're watching this at a later date, you guys could actually catch wind of all of this. But do understand that Roblox is in some deep, deep, deep water. You know what I'm saying? And how the nationwide Roblox litigation lawyers at Annapol Wise can help investigating platform failures, pursuing justice, advocating for change. And as I said, I will be contacting these individuals. I will not be doing it via here. I'm going to have a lawyer call me.
Oh, join the game.
I will.
Pinky.
And trust me, I've been on Roblox long enough to know. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That the ways to fix Roblox, one or two options. Roblox can sell Mr. Musk, and they could get a whole new CEO, whole new system put in place. Now, if it was me, if I was a billionaire and I had the money, I would buy Roblox and I'll fire everybody, including Defaultio. I'll fire everybody. Everybody will be fired. They'll start from the ground up again. I'll put somebody in charge of a better engine. I'll put somebody in charge of security and safety for all. There is a point where you have to take accountability, Dave. Okay? And you probably will never see this, but if you do, you have to take accountability. You are complacent in this behavior. You should be charged. But because you're in Silicon Valley, you're out in California where these type of people are protected. No wonder Kamala Harris fled back there, and Joe Biden probably follow her. But then he's in another state where it's protected as well. They're a little sanctuary for you little creeps. But you are. Listen, I'm not saying that Dave is this bad, monstrous person. I don't know him. So I'm not going to judge him. But based upon how Roblox runs, based upon everything that's been happening since 2012.
He just doesn't give a shit.
Exactly.
He's all about the money.
Exactly.
Not the play.
But then he did say that he's open for business when it comes to the sexual content for adult sexual content on Roblox. And I think that's a little too far. I will leave Roblox the second they do that, which are rated A games. If he ends up putting games like that on there, I would leave. Or is it rated X? I don't remember, but I would leave. I would leave Roblox indefinitely. And when it comes to their moderation, you got to get rid of the AI. It's not intelligent. It can't differentiate voices. I could have somebody's audio from a background within the game being picked up, and you can get moderated. Also, they are actively suppressing free speech on their platform. And I'm not talking about people that really bully, really harass, stuff like that. Marley! And stuff like that. Roblox has a major point. Marley! They're actively doing all this. But what's ironic is, right, they will suppress my speech. They will suppress people's speech. They will ban people for these chargebacks, right? They'll do all this. But there's a YouTuber out there. I don't remember exactly his name. We'll have to probably find his channel, and I'll put it within my medias. Go watch him. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what his name was. And matter of fact, we're not gonna play games. We're actually gonna find this guy. I might have spelled that wrong, but I'm actually subscribed to him. It's probably all the way down within the S's. Let me pull that up for you guys. It's the SUD, I think. I mean, yeah, if you go on here, it pops up. Oh, how about this? Exposing Roblox predators. There we go. This guy right here. I don't know why I thought I had a U. But this guy right here. No, I'm not subscribed to him, but this guy right here. Maybe I'm on my main account, which is not my YouTube account. But yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah. Go watch some of his videos. You know? You guys should really go watch them. I'll put it within my live right now. Yeah. Go watch some of his videos. There you go. And that will clearly give you an idea of how broken Roblox really is. And it does come down to a point where Roblox legitimately has to fix their platform. And the way to do that is to get rid of the AI moderation, right? And you have to implement a system.
Basically.
So you have to implement a system to where you are moderating people's speech, right? You're moderating people, but you're doing it in a sense where it's AI and human mix. I miss the old days where Roblox had admins within every game. Obviously, that's not cost effective. I understand that, but you can mix both. You could hire admins and moderators from home to work from home, trustworthy, vetted people to moderate every game on Roblox. And when a game is brought to your attention, such as Phantom Forces, matter of fact, that's the other YouTuber that you guys should check out. Right here, Strider. This is another guy. Go look up Strider. That's another one that I was watching. He is a Phantom Force.
Push up, boys.
He's a Phantom Forces player. He left Phantom Forces because of obviously these things are happening within their Discord. Go check him out as well. But this is what I'm talking about. They could find ways to moderate their platform. I miss the old days where there was human interaction. And please, Roblox, at the end of the day, really like do your job. It's not that hard to literally look at somebody's appeal and maybe go to YouTube real quick, go look at that live, maybe match up the time frame. Okay, this guy's been live for this long, this is where it's at. Or even ask the person, hey, can you send me an exact clip of that particular time where you got moderated, and we'll go review. And you could clearly see somebody wasn't falsely banned, or see that they were falsely banned, and that your system's broken. And get rid of the sexual content on your marketplace. Make it back to where it's originally about Roblox. You know, make it about Roblox. I understand you're accelerating towards the future, and gaming is getting more ridiculous. We could say in many contexts. Okay, but Roblox is a safe platform for everybody if Roblox does their job. But Roblox at this moment is not safe, and it does come down to a question: is Roblox going to be done for? And if they don't fix all this, and they don't do what's right, and then they're slowly doing it, but the damage is there. Is it more financial viable for investors to say, hey, I'm pulling my money? Your company's not worth it no more. That would hurt them. What if every player on Roblox, or at least 40% of their player base, just boycott one day, 2 days, 3 days, a week? Hit them where it hurts and give them a list of demands. If you want us back, if you want the millions and millions of people back, then you have to fix your moderation. Put active moderators in. And another reason why their moderation is broken, we're getting close to the end of this. Another reason why the moderation is broken is because they outsource. Many people don't know this, that most of Roblox's moderators are from India. In the United States, you will have to pay somebody from $9 up all the way up to $20 an hour, depends on what state you're in, per hour. That's minimum wage, okay? So it's more feasible, more smart for a company to outsource their labor. To me, it's not. I'd rather cough up the money and protect my player base. That's how we are at Spectral Entertainment Studios. We are very eminent on protecting our player base. That's our number one fundamental goal, is protecting the players. But because I know if you protect the players will keep coming. There'll be a safe environment for them. Okay? But when you're sitting there and you're paying somebody in India $3 an hour, and that's USD, by the way, okay? You're paying them $3 an hour. You don't have oversight, because most of these people in India loves little children. Not all of them, but quite a bit do. Okay? So you're hiring a lot of people within the country that supports this type of behavior. Roblox got banned in Turkey because of this behavior. I want Dave Badisky to understand that Daddy's home. Daddy's in charge, aka Mr. Trump. Keep this up. Trust me, there's another 3 years with him. Eventually, this will catch his wind, and the DOJ's. Do I predict there might be a perp walk in the future for Dave? If this don't get fixed, most likely. So, it wouldn't surprise me. He knows. Listen, I'm not stupid. He knows. These YouTubers that I showed you literally sent to Roblox these people that are doing this type of behavior. And I believe one guy sent 100 accounts. 200 accounts. He had 200 accounts. He put them in two separate categories. He reported every one of them. Less than 2% of those accounts got banned. So you have 200 accounts that are confirmed P-word. They are confirmed grooms. These are confirmed goons.
They all have like names that are indicating like those types of acts.
Yeah. Let me turn my volume up for you, brother. So yeah, there's definitely indicating that these people are in this type of stuff. And trust me, I'm not going to go look it up for my own eyes purposes, but it's pretty damn effing disgusting. So with that being said, you have to fix this, Roblox. When are you going to fix this is the bigger question. Okay, you started in November of this year. Congratulations. I'm going to give you a damn cookie. When you get out of your furry costume, maybe you could eat it. Well, I slap you around like a stepchild. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You have a multi-billion-dollar successful platform, and the sky's the limit. If this is me and I'm all about the money, I actually said this index, and I said it to my team. Yes, I want money from my game, 100%. You'd be stupid to do all this not for money, right? But what's more important to me than the money is the player's safety. It's not just the player's safety, the player's happiness as well. Because they correlate with making more money. The player's happy, they are safe, they're not being bullied, they're not being harassed, they're not being trolled, they're not being, what's called, exploits used on them, which is different from exploitation. This is somebody actually going in and maliciously trying to mess with the game play. They will come back. And that's the more money you can make. They'll be willing to purchase in-game items. That's the narrative of how you could be so successful. A lot of companies are taking that heat. GTA is one of them. Rockstar's not playing no more. They actually have active moderators listening to voice chat. That's why some people get banned very quickly. So if a multi-billion-dollar, granted they're a lot older than Roblox, they've been around since the 80s. Originally they were Rockstar Games. They turned into Take-Two Interactive, but they've been around a lot longer. So they have a little bit more of a grasp of what's going on. Trust me, I thought GTA's community was toxic and filled with some weird people. Roblox took the cake when I opened my eyes. With that being said, I honestly hope that Roblox truly fixes their platform. Because if Roblox doesn't fix their platform anytime soon, yes, guys, it will be the end of Roblox. And the curtain will close. And one of the greatest shows that have ever been played will be done. And I think this has been a downfall in the making since Eric died. And the only person we can blame is ourselves. I know that's going to shock many people. Like, what the hell do you mean ourselves? Because we got a voice. We got a wallet. And if we all decided one day, say, you know what, we're not going to play Roblox for a week. We're going to give it a week. Give it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Hurt them where it's at. Enforce better safety regulations on Roblox. Delete Phantom Forces, Meep City, and any other game that violates TOS. That doesn't mean you willy-nilly ban any game. You authentically investigate. And if there's evidence, which there is on Phantom Forces, there is evidence on Meep City, even though they got rid of the back rooms, but they still do it. You know what I'm saying? It's still happening, all these little parties. Okay? It just comes down to a point. Until you get rid of all this, you get rid of the hypersexualization of Roblox, we're not going to touch you no more. And obviously, it's not on kids, it's on the parents as well. You know what I'm saying? And the parents really have to boycott it as well. Hurt them where their wallet is. Force them to fix their moderation, to fix their safeties on the platform. And it's kind of like you would think that's a kind of a contradicting statement. You want them to get rid of AI, moderation. You want them to fix the moderation. But some of the moderation does work when it does work. But it's the points where it doesn't work, it needs to be fixed. That's an area where they have to heavily focus on. If it was me, okay, and Syndex knows how this goes. Syndex, what would happen if one of our moderators didn't moderate somebody for violating TOS?
They'd be fucking kicked out.
Exactly. Fired instantly. No, smack on the hand. Don't do it again. Get the hell out. Get out. You are done.
They wouldn't even get the number roll. They'd be banned.
Yeah. They'd be permanently banned. And they will be probably put on a registry within my own registry, to be honest. And they'll be on my little watch list. You know what I'm saying? It just comes down to the principle where parents need to step up and really go after them and really target them. Because at the end of the day, if I hit the wrong button, if you don't target them where it hurts them, great things will be lost. And there's a lot of great things within Roblox. And one of them is this game, Oaklands. I'm hoping the developers of Oaklands will ever see this. Please continue your good work. This is probably one of the better games I've ever seen made when it comes. There's a few issues, obviously, every game does, including my own, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, when Supreme Builders, which will be renamed, comes back out, I won't be playing this as much, but I'll be still playing it because it is one of my favorites. But do understand that it's up to us. We are responsible for what has happened. We have allowed Dave to go too far, especially us developers. This is our livelihood. You know what I'm saying? We weren't doing enough to protect our communities by pushing for more control over our games. And Dave should be responsible for developers who are not adhering to the rules and making their games safe for all players. With that being said, guys, I greatly appreciate everybody that has tuned into this rant for almost an hour. But as I said, this is a very serious situation at Roblox. And it is a very scary time to be a Roblox developer. It is a very scary time to be a Roblox player. Because you never know when you're going to be banned falsely or when you're going to be targeted by a creep. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, If they don't fix it, it will be curtain closed. But I do foresee great things in Roblox's future if they fix it. With that being said, I do love you all. God bless you guys. You guys are awesome. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Make sure your bell notifications are set to all. Like, comment, and make sure you guys are sharing this. And I'll catch you all within the live later, or within the next devlog, or within the next Roblox video, or within the next video I do. God bless you guys. Have a good night.